Alright, let's go see how much of that top portion I can fuck up today. I spent I spent 3.5 hours up there last night. Could not get it to work. Although that's not fair. I didn't spend the full time. I spent about 2.5 hours up there and couldn't get it to work. But I think I have an idea of how to make it work today. So we're gonna come up here and check this out. So, what I want to do right now is do something here to give myself a POI so that I can see a few things. Because I need a bird's eye view. So probably the best thing to do let's do this because it'll burn up granite. I'm going to build this out so that I can get a POV up top. Okay. I'm trying to think about how I want to do this. Okay. So essentially we've got so I could strip that side down to 1. Let's go do that really quick. Well, except if I do that, I don't want to do that. I just need to build with what I have here. It's not going to be perfectly symmetrical, but it'll work. But I think I have to make these squares 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I need to make these. Well, we'll see here in a minute. I do think, if I remember correctly, if I want to make this work, I have to drop down first to get these pieces to do what I want them to do. Because they won't build off the top. I gotta go down and drop, I think it was 3. Which means I'm gonna have to go out. Let me... Okay, that ought to give me the POV I need. Okay, let's see what I can do here. I think it's built in there. It's hard for me to tell at the moment. Okay. Yeah, see, I gotta bring it down one more, and then I gotta move this out of the way, probably. Wait, is that... I can't tell if that put it where I wanted it to. I think it did. Pete Paul coming with a $10 super chat says, thanks for all the great Dune Awakening videos. They're super simple and concise, rather enjoyable. Can one join a guild if we're on a different server? Yes. Well, different siege, same server. You have to be on the same... Oh, that did not build at the angle I wanted it to. One. You have to be on the same siege. God damn it. Let me back up. My brain's farting. You could be on the same server, different sieges. So as long as you're on the same global server that you're on, you can be on any siege underneath that server. You cannot join a guild on another server. Neither can you have a character on another server. But if you're on one server, you can visit any of the sieges on that server, on that world server. So as long as you're on a siege underneath the world server, and I think it was Bubbaloni who said it, well, like think of it like cities and then neighborhoods. As long as you're within one of the neighborhoods of the city, you're good to go. But you can't take your character to another city, and you can't visit other neighborhoods in other cities. So it's one character per city, but you can visit any of the neighborhoods, and you can join a guild on any of the neighborhoods of the city that you're a part of, which is the cities being your local world server. So hopefully that answers your question. Dude, it put that the wrong way. There we go. Okay. See, though, that's not what I want. It does have to go down one more. Because I remembered that in order to do this, we have to drop that down, because then we still have to build the... Yeah, it's got to come down another. Alright. Okay. So I got to build one more row across. Please don't give me any crap about stability. If I get a single stability error today, I'm gonna be like, yeah, rage quit. All right, now yeah, here's how this works. I can put this here. Put that there. Put, wait, did I do it backwards? There we go. Okay, now I should be able to go up. Oh, see, I can't do that. I didn't notice that when I was building this. Please don't destroy the whole thing. Okay, it'll work. I think we can make this work. It's not gonna be perfect. And now we go into these weird walls, which we saw yesterday. And we cap them off at the end with one of these. And then we put these weird wings like here. And then we go do the roof, and we go roof, and we go boom, boom, boom. Okay. Now we have a second landing platform out here. And we have a primary landing platform right there. Okay. And again, no symmetry here, but I just don't care. Anymore. I don't care anymore. Whoa. I don't care anymore. Whoa. I don't care. Mm. Okay, that side's done. Let's do the other side now. Do I already have 3? Nope, but I gotta get rid of those. I can tell you what you can do with those seeds, Babylonia. Get yourself a nice... Oh wait, we're talking about agave seeds. Never mind, different kind of garden. But still, Dune tequila confirmed. Dude, I would drink some Dune tequila. Oh, I think I can remove the third one after I get this thing placed up here too, by the way. No, that's not where I want that. Shit, I don't remember. I don't think that's the right way. I won't know until I get up top. I think I can. Why are you not walking? Why you not walk where I want? Ah! Okay. I have at least symmetry on these two sides. And this is all I really care about for the moment, because now I have 3 landing pads that extend off the top of this. The only place I don't have symmetry is this right over here, and I am not going to try to mess with it because it was not working for me yesterday. So we're going to leave it as it is. Okay. I suppose I could shift it all over 1, and then it would line up with that, right? I could shift it over 1, and I'm going to. I'm going to shift this, now that I know how to build it, I'm going to shift the whole thing over 1 so that I can get it to line up with the lights. Okay. Which means building a ramp out from here. By the way, I can destroy all of this. do it from right here? I need some more stability. Okay. Maybe. Better pray I don't fuck this all up. You want to see someone have a rage fit? Oh, I need to be able to like. Okay. Drinky poo. The starter car. Do you have an imperial contract for these seeds? Do you have your medical card? Alright, what I want to do here, and I don't know that it's going to let me, but I'm going to try to force this to happen. I wanted to shift everything over one. Okay. I actually want these to be rounded, but I can't do it at the moment. So we're going to build this, 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 this. Now, what I wanted to do is shift the whole thing over. I can't see the lights up there, man, but I'm pretty sure I just was going to shift the whole thing over. So if I do this properly, I think if I put it right here, come on now, don't make me back out. I'm like right on the edge. You can do it! Being super finicky, aren't you? Oh, there we go. Now, theoretically, that aligned me with the lights up top, which we're about to go find out. Center would be straight out. Nope, it did not work. I went over one too many, didn't I? Because I need the center. However, if I want this one to be... I think I just figured out a way to make this work. Perhaps. Give me 2 seconds. I think I actually can do this. Because if we want this to be an assault thopter one, we can actually have it be a little bit wider than the other one. Now I'm going to turn around and see that this isn't centered and I'm going to have a conniption fit. Nope, we're good. So that lines up perfectly with the lights. So, it's not perfectly symmetrical, but it works well enough with the existing build. Okay. go break some stuff down. Oh, you know what I do need to do though is right out here on the edge, I need to make these rounded. Now also I can go destroy level 3 all around the edge. Because I only needed level 2 all around the edge. So let's start over here. And I should be able to demolish the level 3 stuff. Okay. So this is all super tricky to get this built because you had to build 3 levels to get those things to go where you wanted them to. Then you could strip the 3rd one down. So now I can also strip this away. This was a rounded one when I first built it. Alright, now let's do a quick flyover. Oh yeah, that looks great. Oh, that looks phenomenal. However, I want to change all of these to rounded. That needs to be a rounded square right there. That needs to be a rounded square. That one's already a rounded square. Okay. That's easy enough to fix. Although, this better not break anything. Okay, whew, moment of panic. Hang on, somebody just brought some goodies. Hang on! Nah. Thank you for the goodies. What is this? Oh, a leader John. A decaliter John. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thanks, Allie. Yeah, I will fill that up post haste. Alright, that's rounded. That's rounded. That's rounded. That's rounded. I need to round these corners off. Okay. Moment of triumph for the moment because I have the base built, like the base structure. However, now I gotta build the roof better because the roof has to be higher to accommodate the thopters, and I need to do something different with the pillars because I built these platforms on the side now, and so these pillars aren't going to work for allowing people to come in on their thopters. So we're going to see how much this destroys when I do this. So we're going to, let's break that pillar down. Okay, now we're gonna, these are the center columns, which I don't want. I want the corner columns. So we're going to build down from here. And then I can destroy this. Okay. So then I'm at the outside of that. And then I need to do the same thing on the other side. That one was actually good, so let's build there. But we want to put the pillar here. And I'm going to change the lighting because I'm going to have some lights coming out over here too now on the rooftop. You'll see what I mean in a second. If we're here, that's technically for the whole rooftop. Okay. This is where I have to see how this roof is going to work, because remember the other thing I want to do is I want to encircle this whole thing with a pentashield. So it has to be, the portion that gets pentashielded has to be square. Bob the Builder. Ren the Builder. Can he fix it, Ren the Builder? Yes, he can. Rizzo said, is this base one of those never-ending projects? Yes. I don't think this base will ever be done. I mean, it'll eventually have a point, but not anytime soon. Like, it'll be... I'm anticipating this is going to take me to the end of July, to be honest with you. That's my anticipation. End of July is when I'll probably be done with this base. And what that's assuming, because, like, right now, it's all private. Like, the guild can go in, but I don't have any guild facilities set up. Like, there's no guild storage chests, there's no guild refineries, none of that stuff. So right now it's just a cool shared space that people can use. I highly doubt, to be honest with you, I will doubt that I set up all of my facilities to be shared, because until we're ready to do production. And the reason for that is because I refuse to handle management. And so I'm not going to be setting up structures for people, because then I have to maintain it, and then I have to worry about people not contributing and taking stuff, and I don't want that headache. So at the moment, I'm just making a really cool place for people to socialize and park their bases and park the things. And I'll probably put a public water thing in here, and a public recycler, and a public what's the one that breaks things down? Okay, so that's done now. I'm coming out one square past the edge for the roof there. Looks like also, so we're symmetrical on the sides. But I would need to come out another square with the rooftop here if I wanted to. But honestly, I think I want to raise the whole roof another tier. Because unfortunately, with the way I used these roof edges right here curving down, It makes it kind of a pain in the ass to park a Thopter in here. Looks cool, but pain in the ass to actually land a Thopter. Because it drops it down so you don't have the clearance. So we're going to get rid of this edge roof all the way around. Oh, god damn it, I'm going to have to go... Be right back! Oh, my suspensor belt's about to break again. This thing... I just need to make a new one!